Coming your way again, people, we are happy to come before you this day again in our determinations to keep providing you with all the necessary information that you need for you to effectively plan your retirement. I am Mr. Chus Udo Okonta, the promoter of this program known as Retirement Clues. We want to actually use this opportunity to appreciate all those that have been following us, and then for those too that have been making inquiries, we really appreciate you. And by the grace of God, we will continue to make research in order for us to provide you with what will really help you to plan your future, plan for a good time in retirement. Today, we have come with another topic that we are going to discuss on this podcast. And the topic we are going to consider today says, don't be a rich worker, but poor retiree. Don't be a rich worker, but poor retiree. That is what we want to discuss today. Don't be a rich worker, but poor retiree. That is what we are discussing. And before we even go into the discussions, let's just bring to your notice some updates within the retirement space. The National Pension Commission have said that families of 2,304 retirement savings account holders that have died, that they have received up to 13 billion. That has been paid to the families of these deceased RSA holders. That is the families of 2,304 deceased RSA holders have received around 13 billion as a third quarter of 2022. And the second update is coming from pensioners. They have been pushing that this election that is coming up, that people that we actually take into cognizance the well-being of retirees should be voted for. Then that is what they are drumming at the federal level, at the state, even at the local government. People that will take care of pensioners, they are pushing that those people should be voted for. And it's not only pensioners though. People that have the interest of the citizens should be voted for. They should be voted into power. Not people that will come and begin to say there are a lot of challenges. I cannot handle this. What I met on ground, I just need to clear up the mess within these 8 years that I'm going to be there. No. At least before they actually, as they are campaigning now, they know the enormity of problems that are with them. And that is why they are advising people that are qualified to vote, that they should vote for people that have the interests of the masses in their heart. These are just the updates we want to serve you. Now going into our topic, which we have already mentioned earlier, which is don't be a rich worker but poor retiree. Because we have actually seen it from experience that some people, while they were working, they live exotic lifestyle, they buy different type of vehicles, they spend their times in hotels, some of them even have lodge in hotels, they travel abroad, they live, because even the organization that they work in makes all those things sometimes easier for them to access. Some can even take loan to live exotic lifestyle, and all those stuff. And when retirement comes, you see them, somebody that you have known that was maybe living very big, look, shining, and 3 years or 2 years, even 1 year into retirement, when you see the person again, you may not know the person because the person has actually lived an exotic lifestyle but never saved more, for the time of retirement. And that is why this topic we feel it concerns you, concerns me. Today now is Monday. As you are working in your office today, hope you are already thinking that one day you may not be in that office again. You may be at home on Monday like this, and it is what you have saved that you will live with. And that is why this topic is very, very important. Don't be a rich worker but a poor retiree. It is something that you have to ponder on, you have to think about. If actually you are living that type of lifestyle, all the money you have, you spend it, you want to look good to people, you want people to say you are on top of your game, but you are not saving towards the time that you will not be able to be in that office again. And because this program is tailored, towards providing solutions, we want to share with you what we feel you should do, so that you will not just end up being a poor retiree, having enjoyed your life while you were working. The first thing that we want to recommend is that while you are working, think about your retirement life. Think about your retirement life. As we have said in the past, in this podcast, we always recommend that even when somebody is looking for a job, don't just put your attention towards the salary. While you are looking at the salary, look at the pension too. That is for somebody that actually want to have a good time while working and a good time in retirement too. You must not look at your salary, because most of these people that we say now that have actually that were rich workers but poor retirees, they only focus on their salary. They will look at what the ends are. At least when I finish this one, by next month another money will come. But you that want to live a balanced life all through your lifespan on earth here, you must think about your retirement. If you are not thinking about your retirement, start today. It may not be too late. That is the first thing we feel you should do. Think about your retirement. And it's not just about thinking about it. You have to structure a good retirement. If you are working in an organized setting, like those that are working in the formal sector, your organization may be contributing for you. But I want to tell you that which organization is contributing for you may not be adequate for you during retirement, because it's just most organizations only 18%. The employer contributes 10%, while they deduct 8% from the employee. That may not be enough, and that is why you must on your own structure your own retirement plan aside what your organization is contributing for you. Then for those that are not in the structured workplace, we will still look at your own case, because there are still issues that you can use to actually structure your own retirement plan for your retirement. Then having structured, good retirement plan, you have to try as much as possible to avoid squaring up with the Jones. That is, don't just tailor your life towards how other people are living. I had experience when I was working. There was a time that somebody called me and said, look at choose. When somebody, this thing you are doing now, when your colleague that was there, when she was doing it, she was living fine, everything, but it's as if is it not the same thing that the person did that you are doing? I have to tell you, I say, see, me, I don't live fake life. I don't live fake life. And actually, the person that was even trying me to benchmark my life with, the person was sacked from the organization because the person owed and the person could not pay. You should not just tailor your life. You say people are living the way they club, they do everything, and you too, you are not even saving and you are following people. You may not even know what they have. Don't just tailor your life after other people. Make sure you focus on what you want to be in the future. Don't square up with the Jones. And another thing, make sure you cut all unnecessary expenses. It's almost similar to what you have said. Any expenses that you know that if you didn't incur, it will not take anything away from you. Don't make that expenses, so that you have enough money to save. And when you have been able to cut all those unnecessary expenses, you have enough money to save. And in order for you to have something that will work for you, because in retirement it's not expected that you should just walk till when one drop dead. In retirement it's expected that those things that you are put in place, they should be working for you in retirement. What are those things that you need to invest in that will help that will be working for you in retirement? We will identify here. Make investment in voluntary contributions, like those people that are already working in the structured organization. As I said earlier, the amount that your employer is contributing for you may not be enough. On your own, make voluntary contribution. Add something to what your employer is contributing for you. Then after that, for those that are in the informal sector, you are doing your own personal business. There's nobody that is keeping money for you for retirement. You have to embrace what we call the micro pension plan. Meet all these pension providers and tell them, I want to invest for my future, and they will help you on how you can invest through the micro pension plan. Then insurance is another tool that you can actually use to plan your future. You can buy annuity, deferred annuity, plan it. You can buy life assurance. For all those things will really help you to save funds, so that when you get to retirement, you have money to live the type of lifestyle that you want to live. Aside buying insurance, you can invest in money market instruments. All the instruments that are offered by the banks, you can buy from them. You can invest in the capital market instrument. You can still invest in real estate. It's very key that while you are working, try to own a house. Even if you are not living in that house, you can put it on rent. Try to own your own personal house, or even have lands too, that you can always you can rent it out, or maybe you can put it on lease. Is very, very necessary. And if you have enough fund to play with, you can save your money in strong foreign currencies too. It will really help you when you do that. Then, having done that, we still advise that after the investment, you still need to invest in yourself. It's not just keeping money aside. You invest in yourself. How do you invest in yourself? Train yourself, retrain yourself, acquire new skills. You can, while you are working, you can learn how to do tailoring. You can learn how to do any other things that you can always do at leisure. Even at retirement, you can actually go into all those things. Acquire new skills in things that you have interest, that that you can do. Another one is that, and train members of your family and people that are around you too. Make sure you train them, let them acquire skill, go to school, invest in your children, invest in your invest on in your others, on your family members. Then cultivate good lifestyle, so that the money you save, you will not be spending them on health issues. Avoid all those things that you need to avoid, like excess drinking, smoking, womanizing, manizing, and every other thing that that will cause problem for you. Try to avoid them, so that you will not just grow up after a retirement. The money you have saved, you begin to spend them on health issues. Then we still canvas that you live a good life, be good to people. Be good to people around you. Those that you can assist them, because at retirement you may reap from them. And the last is that try as much as possible to fear God, because the Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Once you fear God, God will really help you, to plan and to achieve your plan. These are just the few things that I want to bring on your way, but we just want to employ you that you should avoid being rich while you are working, and you become a poor person in retirement. God bless you. By the grace of God, will still come your way. Our numbers are open in case you have an inquiry to make 08054269550 and 07033253527. Our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. Thank you for giving us your time today. We'll still come your way in the future. God be with us all. Thank you very much.